I'm David Patty.
I'm Kathy Nickles.
And I'm Jim Houston. Welcome to this segment of Real Estate Today. And today we're dealing with issues.
Definitely a different world out there right now.
Everybody's dealing with a different environment, not really knowing which direction to go. I think one of the things we've all learned is that we are going to dealing with some changes, and none of us are really quite sure what it all is going to look like when we enter or exit out of this
Absolutely.
coronavirus.
Is it going to be done next week, 2 weeks? You know, someone said earlier it might be June, which is just phenomenal to me. But
Right.
I know
Right.
I'm staying at home quite a bit. I'm still dealing in real estate, as I know you guys are as well. I've been focusing on continuing education. Of course, we've been doing our regular office meetings, but I've been spending this time cleaning up my files, just doing lots of online education that we don't always have the chance to do during normal circumstances. I know, Jim, you've been at the office pretty much nonstop. I mean, this has been pretty continuous for you.
Yeah, I've been at the office every day, and it's interesting just because we have such a large office with a lot of realtors here, but because almost everybody has decided to work from home, it's almost like a ghost town up here. There's a few of us up here. Administrative staff is here, and they're still doing what they need to do to support all of the agents as the agents are working from home. And so it's as though the agents are still here. And there's a couple of us that are here, 3 or 4 of us from time to time, and we're all sitting here. We're still answering the phones. We're still going out and meeting clients. In fact, yesterday I met some clients on a piece of property, just south of town. But we basically did the social distancing, and I met the clients, and we did our social distancing. We waved at each other and didn't shake hands, and we went through and did what we needed to do to take care of the showing.
I'm showing property this evening. No, it's fine, David. I'm showing property this evening, and this will be the first time I've actually showed property since this all started. I've had lots of communication, but this will be my first time. I've got my masks and all that ready. So
yeah, hand sanitizer, so you can use it yourself and provide that to your customers or clients. Well, I've been pretty much self-quarantined at home by myself and really Carol, my wife. But either way, I break out every morning and I sit down and I review caramels to see what's on the MLS, those that possibly expired. I look up for sale by owners. And what I've also been doing to stop the craziness of being stuck in the home all the time is that I'll get out and drive around through all the different subdivisions. And I'm noticing, more and more signs. I'm noticing that more for sale by owner signs are coming up, which is giving an opportunity to give those folks a call and just kind of talk to them about what we can offer them at ERA Team Real Estate versus what they could get possibly by selling their home on their own. So that's a good thing. It's really kept me interested and up to date and current with the real estate market.
And I think one of the things that, like I said, we stay in contact with each other constantly. One of the things that we were talking about the other day, which I think is a very good point, is David, while you're there, you said you've been doing a lot of your home improvement projects. And I think that's something that all of our buyers and sellers out there, the sellers need to take that to note too. And, this is the perfect opportunity to get your home more sellable ready. Doing those projects, it's perfect opportunity to use that time wisely.
Mm-hmm. Well, believe me, at this point, I think I've got 5 projects started, and Carol keeps wondering when I'm going to finish the first one before I move on to any further ones. But,
and I think we just came on why Jim is at the office every day.
There you
Exactly.
go, Jim.
I think
Brenda has a list of projects for me, and honestly, I'm running away from home.
I'm decluttering a lot, and that's important too for our sellers, to take the time to get all those closets cleaned out and things like that. But
I think we all go through our own little what we need to do that's necessary to create as much stimulus for ourselves and for our customers. But bottom line is, I just wanted to say that the real estate market is open, and we are always available, any of us, of us three or at the office, to give you any further information anybody would require about a home, one about listing a home, selling a home, even information pertaining to refinance, because the interest rates are running low right now.
Right. I fielded several questions about refinancing.
Yeah. Jim, have you run across that at all?
No, sir.
So you're just getting the folks wanting to go out and look and actually do new.
Yes, I am. We're getting calls from the duty calls that come in, and there are people like David had talked about. There are people driving around, like where he's looking for sell by owners. We have a lot of people still driving around because they're literally not going to work, but they still have a job or they're getting paid, and they're ready to pull the trigger, especially with the interest rates. So they're looking and they're calling and say, "Hey, I found this property on this street and this street. Can you tell me something about it?" And at this point, they're not ready to buy the house, but they're wanting to look. In fact, I sold a property over in Cabot, Arkansas, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And
Right.
the interest rate had nothing to do with it. It was all about, the individual being concerned about health issues within the family, and he thought it was time for him to move back home. So we went out and we found him a home in just a matter of days.
Right. Well, I know we talked a lot about that I'm getting out and going through neighborhoods, and I just wanted to, if you all see a person in a gray 4Runner driving around that has a mask on like this, it's just me. Just so you know, no need to be scared.
It's not anybody creepy, it's just David.
No,
I
okay,
think we came together just to touch base. I know we wanted to do our little videos weekly, and we were doing good with that, and this threw us a curveball. So I think this meeting format is going to be a neat opportunity for us, and we can get together and do this again next week. I would love it.
I hope so. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
Jim, you want to send us off?
Yes. Listen, I want to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Real Estate Today, and we thank you for listening and hope you come back. And if you see us on YouTube or you see us on any of the social media channels, please like what you see and give us a call.
Absolutely. Stay safe,
We'd
everybody.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. See y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
If you have any questions or comments about today's segment of Real Estate Today, please give us a call at 501-327-6731 or our direct phone numbers listed below.
Well, if we're going to do outtakes, can I just make this mask now part of the outtake?
Sure.
You're going to snap at that rubber glove. Don't put that on anything, Josh. I'm not
Right.
full this week.
Of course. We're not recording anymore.
Of course.
Why is that little red button up in the corner of my screen going recording? Whoops, sorry.
Yes.
Welcome to this segment of Real Estate Today, Coping with COVID. I'm Jim.
I'm Kathy Nickles.
Okay, yeah, we're going to do that over.
Yes.
So you think we'll all ever get back together again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, next year.
And it better be soon.
Okay, Josh, stop
Okay.
it.
That's your cue, Josh.
I don't think that went too badly.